Hello everyone, welcome to the Renee's channel. Today we will discuss about hepatocellular carcinoma. Hepatocellular carcinoma, also known as hepatoma, is one of the most common malignant tumor worldwide. Hepatocellular carcinoma accounts for 80% of primary liver cancers. Chronic liver disease due to any cause is a major risk factor for hepatocellular carcinoma. The risk factors of hepatocellular carcinoma include viral infections like hepatitis B and C infection. Environmental factors include alcohol, aflatoxins, alcohol, pesticides, etc. Metabolic disorders include diabetes, hemochromatosis, Wilson disease. Immune disorders include primary biliary cirrhosis or autoimmune hepatitis. 40% of the patients are asymptomatic at the time of diagnosis when they undergo for follow-up ultrasonography on the background of chronic liver disease. Clinical features such as weakness, weight loss, anemia, jaundice may be present. Patients are usually between 40 to 50 years of age. Diagnosis can be made by ultrasound. Alpha-fetoprotein is raised in 35 to 75% of patients suffering from hepatocellular carcinoma. Alpha-fetoprotein is also increased in cirrhosis, but more higher levels is highly suggestive of hepatocellular carcinoma even in the cirrhotic patients. Triphasic CT scan is very specific and sensitive, and in more than 90% of cases, diagnosis of hepatocellular carcinoma can be established without requiring tissue biopsy. Biopsy is needed in less than 5% of cases when radiological findings are not very typical. Liver resection should only be considered when cirrhosis at very early stage, no evidence of portal hypertension, small tumor located at peripheral portion of liver where simple wedge resection or segmental resection possible. Liver transplantation is the treatment of choice for patients with early hepatocellular carcinoma associated with liver cirrhosis. Local ablative therapies are used for selected patients when the tumor is limited in the liver and patients are not well enough to undergo surgery or tumor is beyond liver transplant criteria. In percutaneous ethanol injection, ethanol is injected into the tumor under ultrasound guidance and it leads to tumor necrosis. In transarterial chemoembolization, a catheter is passed into the hepatic artery and chemotherapy is given into the selective branch of hepatic artery supplying the tumor. Systemic therapy includes targeted molecular therapy used for metastatic and unresectable tumors.